Get ready for sweetness overload as Krispy Kreme is teaming up with M&M's for, you guessed it, Krispy Kreme donuts made with M&M's. And of course, I've got all three up next for you here on the channel. So stay tuned because I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yeah, like I always say in the beginning of these Krispy Kreme reviews that I do here on the channel, I do love me some Krispy Kreme, guys. I mean, anything they put out is generally pretty tasty, and the presentation is pretty banging. A very lovely situation on all three of these, and I gotta say, the collabo is already starting off right in the appearance department. They all look pretty distinct, and I gotta say, these three are looking really, really tasty. So, as always with these Krispy Kreme reviews, and like I always say as well, I'm gonna manage my sugar as best as possible by taking a single bite of each of these Krispy Kreme donuts made with M&Ms, and in between those bites, I'm gonna be taking a sip of green tea to clean the palate. So naturally, we're gonna get started right away, and you know what? I think we'll start off with the very basic one, because there's always a very basic one to start off in the group here. And as you can see, this is looking really, really nice. Pretty colorful, you have to admit. Definitely digging this already. Alright, so starting us off is the chocolate iced donut topped with M&Ms. Very simply what this is the original glazed, hand-dipped in classic chocolate icing and then finished with M&Ms and rainbow dots. Very simple on this particular one, but again, very, very tasty looking. This is also available in mini form as well, but guys, I gotta say, very colorful. And you know what? I almost got the mini version of this as well, but you know, I figured I wanted to get a little bit more of the M&M action on the top, considering the size of the regular one is going to be larger. So here we go, guys. Let's start it off. It's the chocolate ice topped off with M&Ms. Let's peep this out. Soft, fresh, chocolatey, glazed, M&M goodness. That's pretty tasty. Well, right off the break, the soft glazed goodness is really lighting this one up already, guys. I mean, the base is a standard Krispy Kreme donut, so you know it's going to be pretty banging. But when you have some M&Ms on the very top of this one here, as well as the chocolate icing and a few of the rainbow dots as well for added crunch, a very lovely situation. Very basic on this one, but the flavor is nice and chocolatey. Thanks to those M&Ms on the top, adding just the right amount of it on top of that icing. Pretty nice. So yeah, it's basic, but the flavor is pretty good. Very, very nice indeed. All right, let's go for a palate wash real fast. Very, very tasty. All right, guys, let's move on to this one. And I gotta say, this is looking really, really nice. As you can see, very red on this one with that candy piece in the very top. A lovely situation on this already in the presentation department. Simple, but it looks pretty cool. Alright, so what you're looking at here is what they call the chocolate candy surprise donut filled with M&Ms. And what this is a yeast donut that's filled with M&M Minis milk chocolate candies, hand dipped in red icing, and then finished with the iconic M candy piece on the very top, guys. Looking really cool, very simple, but this one's got a lot of goodness on the inside, I'm thinking, hence the surprise name. I guess you can consider this one the piñata out of the lineup, guys, because it is hiding all the good stuff there, held in with just a little bit of cream on the very bottom. Looking really, really cool. So let's see if this is going to be truly a surprise. I'm excited to see exactly how many M&Ms are on the inside of this one. Here we go. It's the chocolate candy surprise donut with M&Ms. Let's peep this one out. It's kind of a surprise. Well, okay. Well, I took a nice bite out of this one, but admittedly, there really wasn't too many M&Ms on the inside of this one, although you can kind of see them towards the back right over here, guys. But considering what this is, a little lackluster on this particular one. I mean, I am getting a mouthful of chocolate, which is cool, but at the same time, a little lackluster in the overall presentation department on the inside. So it looks cool on the outside, but not too much going on the inside. So this one is just basic. Very, very plain overall, but still, the mini M&Ms are pretty tasty. Yeah, a little boo-boo in this particular one, guys. I think it's going to depend on your particular Krispy Kreme location to really kind of knock it out of the park or not, or maybe meet somewhere in the middle, because this one is a little lackluster for me today. So it is what it is. Let's go for a palate wash before we move on to the last one. All right. And this particular one I am very excited about, guys. I love the presentation of this particular one. And I have to say, although the size is a little small compared to the pictures of all of these, it is definitely looking like it's got a lot going on, especially on the top of this one. Looking really nice already in the presentation department. All right, now since I'm down with peanut butter in general, I can't wait to get into what they're calling the peanut butter cream filled donut topped with M&Ms. And what this one is a donut that's filled with peanut butter cream filling, dipped in peanut butter icing, and then garnished with chopped M&M peanut chocolate candies, rainbow dots, and a classic chocolate drizzle, because why not? But guys, I gotta say, the presentation on this one looks the best out of the three. I'm definitely digging the striking colors, and I'm really hoping the flavor is gonna deliver on this one. And how could it not, considering everything this one has? Now, I'm really hoping this one's going to have more of a surprise on the inside of this one compared to the last, because peanut butter cream, you know it's going to be a bomb situation, guys. I mean, let's just get into it. I'm not going to waste any more time. Here we go with the peanut butter cream-filled donut topped with M&Ms. Let's peep this out. Oh, yeah. Top gun on this one, by far. Wow. Oh, my God. Well, this one cruises right to the very top of the pack, guys. A very delicious blend of smooth, rich, creamy peanut butter action, along with the nice icing goodness on the very top, and of course garnished on the very top with the M&M goodness as well. A lot going on with this one, a very fresh donut, but overall the peanut butter cream is lighting this one up big time. This is way more of a surprise because there's way more cream on the inside, and it's garnished with even more M&M goodness on the very top. If you're a fan of peanut butter M&Ms like I am, this one is right up your alley. A super delicious situation on this one. Man, that peanut butter cream-filled donut saved this collection big time, because as far as I'm concerned, up to this point, it was just an okay situation, guys. But I have to say, with what you're going to get here, a lot of nice M&M flavor overall, but I think it's going to come down to where you're going to be getting these, which particular Krispy Kreme you visit, because the surprise donut was a little lackluster. Your mileage may vary, but that peanut butter cream, I got to say, guys, a lovely situation. It's got the most going on, super delicious, and naturally, along with that original glaze in the very beginning, the chocolate ice, very, very tasty on that particular one, even though it is kind of basic. But guys, definitely check these out. The flavor is pretty tasty either way. So as for the overall rating, I'm going to have to give the Krispy Kreme donuts made with M&Ms a pretty decent 8 out of 10. And that's about a 1.5 points above what I was originally thinking, because guys, like I said, that peanut butter cream filled kind of came in clutch at the very end to save the day. But overall, it was just okay up to that point. And again, like I said, I think it's going to come down to your particular Krispy Kreme to really make these the way that you're expecting them. And considering the picture that you're going to see, they're definitely smaller than that. So that's a little bit of a hit right there, considering the price point. But again, it's the license, it's officially M&M's, it's tasty, and it is worth checking out. Definitely go in that peanut butter cream filled. A banging situation on that one. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. Let me know if you're going to be giving any of these a shot over here at Krispy Kreme, and when you do, which was your favorite out of the three? I think you know what mine is, right? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.